Hey everyone! Welcome back to @Systemic 6953 channel, where we talk about relationships, personal growth, and living your best life. Today we're diving into a really important topic: how to recognize and overcome toxic relationships. We're going to hear from real people who have experienced the pain and confusion of toxic relationships. Their stories are powerful reminders that we're not alone in this, and more importantly, that there is hope for healing and growth. Let's look at some real-life situations to better understand these dynamics. You all know I believe in sharing our stories, in finding strength in our shared experiences. Let's get started. Our first story comes from Sarah, a young woman who found herself constantly on edge in her relationship.
It started subtly. My partner always looked over my shoulder when I was on my phone. At first I brushed it off as concern, but it became a pattern. Every text message, every phone call was met with suspicion.
Trust is the foundation of any healthy relationship. When trust is broken, it can leave you feeling anxious and insecure. Remember, you deserve to be in a relationship where you feel safe, respected, and trusted. Let's move on to our next story. Our next story takes us into the heart of a common struggle: communication breakdowns. Mike and Jen, a couple who had been together for years, found themselves trapped in a cycle of arguments and misunderstandings.
It felt like we were speaking different languages.
Communication is the lifeblood of any relationship. When it breaks down, it creates distance and hurt.
We never seem to find the right time to talk.
It's not just about talking. It's about truly hearing each other. Mike and Jen realized they needed to make a change. They set aside time each week to connect, phones away. They learned to listen without interrupting, and their commitment transformed their relationship. Our next story highlights the fine line between care and control in a relationship. Alex, a young professional, found himself questioning his partner's intentions when it came to seemingly simple decisions.
It started with little things. My partner would tell me what to wear, what to eat, who to hang out with. At first, it felt like they were just looking out for me.
We all want to feel cared for in our relationships, but when that care turns into control, it can be suffocating.
I started second-guessing myself, wondering if my choices were good enough for my partner. It was exhausting.
Toxic relationships often involve one person trying to control the other, to mold them into their ideal image. Alex realized he needed to set boundaries, to reclaim his own sense of self. It wasn't easy. Through therapy and self-reflection, Alex learned to assert himself, to communicate his needs, and to walk away from a relationship that no longer served his highest good. Let's move on to our final story. Our final story today is a testament to the power of self-worth. Jessica, a talented artist, found her confidence chipped away by her partner's constant criticism.
Every painting, every project was met with a critique, a suggestion for how it could be better.
Criticism, when given constructively and with love, can be helpful. But when it's constant and aimed at tearing you down, it can be incredibly damaging.
I started doubting my abilities, questioning my talent. I became afraid to put my work out there.
Toxic relationships thrive on making you doubt yourself, on diminishing your light so that they can shine brighter. Jessica realized she needed to break free from this toxic cycle. She started by setting boundaries with her partner. She also began surrounding herself with supportive friends and mentors who believed in her talent and encouraged her growth. Jessica, thank you for sharing your journey with us. Let's wrap up. Hearing these real-life scenarios shows how recognizing toxic patterns is crucial to making positive changes. You've heard from Sarah, Mike and Jen, Alex and Jessica, 4 very different stories, yet all connected by the common thread of navigating difficult relationships. Remember, you deserve relationships filled with trust, respect, and love. If you relate to these stories, consider reaching out to a therapist for additional support. Thanks for sharing your experiences and spending time with us today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on building strong, healthy relationships. Until next time on the @Systemic 6953 channel.